YouTube, it's Bree again. I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about my anxiety and how so far I have been, I don't know if I want to say successful, but how I kind of cope a little bit. Like I said in my first video, this is going to be kind of therapeutic for me too. So while I'm helping you guys, I'm also helping myself. I'm giving you these tips and kind of coping skills. Doesn't mean that I've used, well, some of them I have used, some of them I haven't been successful with. Most of the time, I haven't even tried them. So I should probably try them too. So, like I said, this is going to be kind of therapeutic for me too. I kind of have to take my own advice and kind of work on myself too. I kind of like helping other people and don't really focus on myself, so I need to do that. So first of all, for me to understand you guys and for you guys to trust me, I think you kind of need to know about my anxiety. Like I said in my first video, I was sexually abused in my childhood. And it was actually my stepfather, so it was an interesting situation. If you kind of are into body language, I'm sure you're kind of assessing me right now. My personality, I've already kind of dealt with these issues, so it's kind of being re-brought up. I kept all this secret from my family. Only one friend knew, and that was because it happened to her too, from him. And my longtime boyfriend knows, because I only felt that was right to be in an intimate relationship with him. He kind of has to understand me. He's kind of like I don't want to say like knight in shining armor, but he's always there. He's my biggest support system. He's probably watching this right now. Hey, babe. But he is awesome. And he's kind of the reason why I'm doing these videos, is because I want, to only help myself. I want to help other people. I don't want to be going off on a tangent. My point about this video is for me to talk to you about my anxiety. Maybe you can see how yours relates with mine, or if you just want to understand anxiety, maybe some of this will give you some insight. Or if you're a family member, maybe this will give you some insight into whoever you love, whoever your friend is. See what's kind of going on in their head. Not all anxiety is the same. Some people bring it out more behaviorally, and some people are more cerebral, or they think a lot and you don't kind of see it. And that's what mine is, or I like to classify mine is. My therapist, not really therapist, she's more of a counselor, kind of thinks that my form of anxiety is cerebral. So it's kind of like my thought process and how everything kind of comes out. I'm sorry if you hear the dogs playing in the background. Can't kind of get them to stop. But anyways, back to the video. So my anxiety kind of starts with like my thought process. I will think about a person. So let's say I'm in the mall. Holy bejesus, I don't like the mall. Too many people. I also have social anxiety. So too many people, too crowded. Holy crap, they're all looking at me. I'm kind of saying what's going to go in my head. So I'm kind of putting myself at the mall. I'll never go by myself. I always have to be with someone. I kind of have like abandonment issues too going on. Like, I'm just a hodgepodge, I'm a walking medical bill basically. That's what I like to call myself. If the doctor doesn't think I'm dying, they think my boyfriend's dying. It's always drama. It never ends, and I kind of need a break. We all need a break. Anyways, back to the mall scenario. I'm in the mall. Let's say I'm with someone. That's easily relatable because I'm always with someone. Let's say I'm with my boyfriend. So we're walking through the mall, and I have to hold his hand. I have to. I need to know not only are we like talking as we're walking, it's that sensation of security. I know he's there. I know that he would protect me. I know that nothing's going to happen because he's there. And I do it kind of like, I guess as like a security blanket. I tell him that all the time. He's my security blanket. He helps me with everything. He makes me feel safe. He makes me feel calm. He just kind of has that way about him, and I love him for that. But my anxiety is kind of going up right now because I'm thinking about this. If you see the camera shake, I'm doing this on my phone. Sorry for the quality. But I'm walking through the mall, and I'm holding his hand, and I'm only telling you this right now. It's because he says that to me every time. He always says that when my anxiety is going up, I unconsciously, well, subconsciously, I guess not really unconscious, I'm not like laying on the floor, I subconsciously grip his hand. And when I mean grip his hand, I mean I'm basically in labor holding his hand. Like, it starts to turn kind of like a purpley color. And he won't tell me until it really starts to bother him. like, I start thinking about what people are thinking of me, what they think of him, what they think of me and him together. Am I dressed appropriately? Do they like the way I'm dressed? Do they not like the way I'm dressed? Do they think I'm attractive? Do they think I'm unattractive? Do they think that I sound funny? Am I too short? Am I too tall? Is my hair the right color? Like, it's insane what goes on in my head, and it doesn't stop at all. It just doesn't stop. It's an ongoing. And when this is going on in my head, it then starts to radiate down into my body. My heart starts pounding. I get sweaty and cold, like cold and clammy. My whole body gets ice cold. I'm sweating. Like, it's awful. And like, my heart's pounding. Some of the times I feel like I'm having a heart attack. But most of the time, when I'm not in the small scenario, I'm sitting at home watching like a TV show, and just my leg shakes. And when I was little, everyone thought I had ADHD. Not like everyone, like my family, my friends all joked around that I had ADHD because I just couldn't concentrate. I bounced from topic to topic. I am like a goofy type person. I like to make people laugh. So if I like bounce around a lot, it's kind of like anxiety related. I have so much stuff going on in my head. I don't know what to really say on topic of, so kind of bear with me through all this. But it's kind of insane. I don't really know how else to describe it. As insane, as crazy, as I know it's not normal. And I know that people aren't supposed to be like this, but this is my normal. This is whoever has anxiety, whoever has these self-image issues, this is their normal. So, if you are having anxiety issues, think you're having anxiety issues, know someone with anxiety problems, think you know someone that may have anxiety problems, like, this is their normal. You have to understand and be kind of patient that it's nice to help someone. Yes, it's, almost feels like you're obligated to do it. Oh, you're having a hard time. Let's talk about it. Well, it's embarrassing. I never really talked about it until I was forced into counseling with all this legal stuff. And now I feel kind of comfortable, talking about it. Like I said, this is kind of therapeutic for me too. So some of this stuff is like the first time I'm saying it, which is kind of interesting because it's going to be on the internet and everyone can see it. But this is what kind of goes on in my head. Hopefully this kind of gives you a little insight on my anxiety. I can send you little videos of how my anxiety kind of plays out. My God, my hair is a mess. So hopefully this stuff can help you, give you insight into yourself, a loved one, a friend. Just kind of make you laugh because I'm kind of funny looking, funny talking, whatever. I know I'm kind of like a weirdo, kind of nerdy type person, but this is an issue. This is a huge issue. 1 in 10 Americans have anxiety. And there are people that are being diagnosed with it every day, more and more a year. More prescriptions are being handed out for it. More prescriptions are handed out for anxiety than any other cause. Want you guys to know that. I've done research on anxiety in my college career. I know these facts. If you want any more information, I can clearly give them to you, and the articles that I have gotten them from, and kind of like a link to read them yourself. Yeah, I'm in college, so they're kind of, a lot of medical terms and kind of hard to follow, but if I can read it, you can read it. So I hope you guys got some good insight into kind of my head and my anxiety. Let me know if you kind of think this way. If you know someone that kind of thinks this way, let me know. Like, comment, share, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What up? Okay, bye, Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Holy crap. Okay, bye, YouTube. Bye.